In the last video, we talked about how to configure the file chooser to go to a default directory. So in the case of PC, it would go to the pictures directory. In the case of a Mac, it would go to the user's home directory. So the last thing that we want to do is we want to actually see just images come up in our filter. This particular directory, I think everything already is an image, but what we want to do is we actually want to add a filtering capability to our code here so that the file name that'll come up, it'll basically be the equivalent of, so if I had star.jpg, that's right, JPG, you can see it filtered out all the PNG files, or if I had, PNG files, whoops, I should be able to see just the PNGs. So it would filter out all these JPEGs. Right, so we lost all the JPEGs there, and everything's a PNG that's left over. So you can actually configure it to automatically filter for those. And where we're going to do that is right up here. So I'm still in my controller class underneath where we've set up our file chooser, and I'm going to add in a filter for JPEG and PNG. So we're going to say file chooser extension filter. So this is a type of class, and I'm going to call this image filter equals new file chooser. And this takes in two arguments. The first argument is the description. So I'm actually just going to put this onto a new line for us here. So our description is image files. And then we have to tell it what types of things to filter for. So I'm going to filter wildcard for JPG. And I'm also going to filter for PNG. So we now have an instance of an extension filter, and what we have to do is connect that up to our file chooser. So to do that, we're going to say file chooser get extension filters. So this is very similar to if you've ever used an observable list where you say, get all items, and then you're going to add. So this returns, what is returned here is a type of list. So now I can say add all, and I'm going to put in my image filter. So I'm going to say image filter. In fact, I don't need to add all. I think I can just use add because there's only one of them. And now when we go to run this, it comes up. And when I click on choose image, you can see by default, it's already filtered for JPEG and PNG files. Now that seems to be all that I have in this particular directory, but let's go to a different directory here. Let's just do my desktop. So here I can see PNGs and directories, but I can't see any other types of files, right? Because it's filtering strictly for those. So that's all that I can see. So I can click on the ones I want, and it'll update the file. So there you have it. Really nice and easy to add in an extension filter. It's really just a couple lines of code to get things working. All right, hope you enjoyed.